This is Miss Thomas. Welcome to the Altaloma Library website. We're here today to learn a little bit about using the library catalog. So you can find the catalog located in several places off of the website. We have a catalog station dedicated to just searching for books in the library, but you can be on any computer and find books using the catalog. So from our Altaloma Library website, which is altalomalibrary.com, you're going to click either on the Reading tab, and the first drop down is Library Catalog, or on the Research tab, the second drop down is Library Catalog, or there's this quick link right here that says Library Catalog. Either of those will take you to the same place. So let's go ahead and click Library Catalog, and that should open up this page, which is access to our library catalog. Here's where we can search for books. So you actually have 5 ways to search for a book. You can search by keyword, title, author, subject, and series. So if you know any one of those 5 items, you type it in here. So let's say we were looking for a book by or about Barack Obama. So we would type in Barack Obama, and it's really important that we spell it correctly. For example, if you weren't sure if you were spelling Barack correctly, just leave that part out and put in Obama. It doesn't find books if the word is misspelled. It's not like Google. So make sure that you do have the correct spelling. So because we don't know if we want a book about him, or the title has his name in it, or he's the author, let's do a keyword search here. So click keyword, and you can see that we have several results. And so the way that we learn about what these results are, we can click on individual book results and learn more about the book, or we can let's start by looking at this list. So I have 6 results. The title is what's highlighted in blue, and I can click on that to learn more about the book. But before I do that, I can also see if the book is even available. So over here on the right hand side, it says 1 of 1 available. So I have 1 copy of the book and it is available. Down here for The Audacity of Hope, that's the title of this book, 1 of 3 are available. So we have 3 copies, but 2 of them are checked out. 1 would still be found on the shelf. Speaking of the shelf, so we have to know how to actually find this book. And the way we do that is by the call number. And that's what's listed right under the title. So here's the call number for The American Journey of Barack Obama. You can see it says call number, and then there's an actual number. In this case, it's 973.932, and it's followed by the letters AME. The number is the most important part because that tells you, it's basically like a street address for your house. It tells you where to find it on the shelf. So a call number that starts with a number is found in our nonfiction section, and we would just need to go through the nonfiction room in numerical order until we got to the 900s. We would get to 973, and then we would go by the decimal. So we're looking for 973.932. If there happen to be other books at that same call number, then that's where the 3 letters come in. Usually, these are the 3 letters of the author's last name. Let's go ahead and click on this book so we can learn a little bit more about it. So we'll click on The American Journey of Barack Obama. So the picture should show up right there, but it's not at the moment. There's also a description of the book. So if you wanted to know maybe a quick summary of the book, see if it sounds interesting, you would read this. There are also some keywords. So let's say you were looking for Barack Obama because you were interested in presidents. So here's another, it says President's United States Biography. You can click this link and see what other books we have about U.S. presidents. There's some publication info here, and then there is additional info here. If you wanted to check out that book, you would want to write down this call number and go to the shelf. If you decided, no, this really isn't the book that I'm looking for, you can go back. If you go up here to search results, that's where we were previously, click that, and you'll see the same 6 books. If instead you would like to find a different book, you're going to click on catalog. So maybe you decided, no, never mind, I don't want a book on Barack Obama. Let's go back and click catalog, and now I can do another search. Let's say you, instead of wanting a nonfiction book, you wanted a fiction book instead. Let's say you heard that the Maze Runner series was a really good series. So you could type in Maze Runner, and you could either click on title because that is the title of the first book, Or you could click on series to see all of the books in that series. Maybe you've already read the first one, you're looking for the second one, and you can't remember what it's called. So let's click on series. And this shows all of the books in the Maze Runner series. Next to their title, we have BK and then the number of the book in the series. So this one, The Death Cure, is book 3. If you wanted book 2, it would be The Scorch Trials down here, book 2. And you can see over here that 2 of 4 of those books are available. So we do have 2 copies available. If you wanted to click on it, you could get some additional information. There's a summary of the book, some keywords that you could search by. If you're doing a reading counts quiz, then the reading counts information is down here as well. It tells you that it's a reading counts book, and that's probably all you need to know for reading counts. Let's go back to catalog. If you wanted to search just for a reading counts book, for example, down here it says reading programs, and right now it says unlimited, so it's going to show you reading counts and non-reading counts books. Go ahead and click this and then click on reading counts. And you don't need to type in anything else. And now when you're searching for a book, let's say you wanted a book about basketball, for example. We'll type in basketball. Now we're only looking for basketball books, though, that have a reading counts quiz. So I type in basketball, I make sure this says reading counts, and I hit keyword. And now I have 16, it tells me here, 16 titles that have a reading counts quiz and are about basketball. So there's those 16 books right there. And if one of those looks interesting to you, again, check to make sure that it's available over on the right-hand side. For example, The Crossover, which is a great book about basketball, it says 0 of 2 available. Both of them are currently checked out.